about time that we set it off. Here we go, here we go. Red lights, I could never stop. A dreamer with the fever to be great was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. A fighter with the fever for the fame was all I ever want, was all I ever wanted. Got me singing like bang, 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 bang. This fire's a weapon. Bang, 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 bang. Won't stop till we're legends.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Wednesday night. That means HKW Wednesday night is on the air right here on YouTube. I want to thank all of you returning subscribers. If you're new here, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button. We're getting set to go with a night where the HKW champion, the Archangel, will team up with the Outlaw to face off against Christopher Chaos and Xander Shaw. And it was a wild week last week. We saw, well, we don't even quite know what we saw between Marcus Scorpio and Kyle Williams. We'll get into that a little bit later tonight. But we are getting set for our first match right now, where heading to the ring we have the Masked Man, the Painted Warrior, the Enigma known as Sid. Sid, truly one of the more unique personalities here in the HKW. And who is that? Who is that coming through the fog there behind Sid? Oh! Well, that is Jeff Lawless, and Sid set to go one-on-one with the All-American Badass here tonight. Things starting a little bit early as Jeff Lawless targets Sid on his way down to the ring here to open up HKW Wednesday night here tonight. And this match is officially underway. Lawless taking full advantage of the sneak attack on Sid. Sid hasn't even had a chance to get that bird mask off yet. And Lawless again grabbing Sid from behind and suplexing him high overhead. And a roll up here and a quick rope break for Sid as Lawless continues the assault here on HKW Wednesday night. Sid down on the outside. Lawless mocking the Painted Warrior on the inside of the ring. Oh! Sid's head just crashing off the ring post there. Brutality here tonight by Jeff Lawless. I talked to Lawless earlier tonight about this match. He was not thrilled at all to be facing off against Sid. Saying that Sid was below him and fake news. Of course, Lawless going back again, just flipping Sid onto his face there. Lawless has been in control of this match non-stop since the onset. Sid now grabbing a hold of Lawless, and a neck breaker by Sid. And could this be Sid's opportunity to turn things around here against Jeff Lawless on HKW Wednesday night? Sid with a snap mirror takeover to Lawless. And the guillotine just trying to slow things down here is Sid. Sid stretching the body of Lawless. Lawless fighting his way back to his feet. And hip tossing Sid down to the mat. The All-American Badass driving the elbow into the back of Sid, who quickly rolls out of the ring. And may have gotten back into the ring a little too quickly as Lawless grabbing Sid and tossing him into the corner. And Lawless with a moonsault off the center rope. Nice move there by Jeff Lawless and a cover. Only going to find two. Sid able to kick out here despite taking quite a bit of damage. And Sid's head being drilled once again into the knee of Jeff Lawless. Lawless brings Sid out onto the apron now. DDT! Take another look at that vicious DDT to the ring apron. Lawless playing no games and taking no prisoners here tonight. Sid slowly getting to his feet. Lawless hoisting Sid up in the air and jackhammer bringing him down into the cover. 1, 2, and Sid kicking out. Remarkably, Sid showing what tenacity he has, and Jeff Lawless has snapped. Jeff Lawless absolutely furious that Sid would kick out. Lawless dropping Sid face first onto the top turnbuckle. Jeff going back to the well. Suplexing Sid over. Sid grabbing a hold of Jeff and a German suplex to the All-American Badass. Sid suplexing Jeff over now. A battle of the suplexes. As Sid running over Jeff. Multiple lariat sling blade taking Jeff down. And this could be Sid's opportunity. Sid could have it here. No, Jeff slipping out the backside on Sid. And what a drop kick by Jeff Lawless. And Sid being sent to the outside. Lawless up to the top rope. And a diving body splash to Sid on the outside. Lawless measuring Sid up once again. Could be looking for another jackhammer. Yes, he is, and he has it. And that's gonna do it. Jeff Lawless picking up the victory on Sid here tonight. Quite a definitive victory it was after the surprise attack. Jeff Lawless showing a relentless, vicious streak like we have not seen in quite some time. But I guess congratulations are in order to Jeff Lawless. And Jeff immediately turning his attention back to Sid. Sid being knocked down to the outside of the ring. And a bomb to to the Painted Warrior by Jeff Lawless. And Lawless now grabbing a bat from underneath the ring. And just destroying Sid with it. What has gotten into Jeff Lawless? Oh! Another jackhammer. Sid's head and neck coming crashing down on that baseball bat. There is the winner of the Royal Gauntlet and the man who will challenge for the HKW World Heavyweight Championship at Digital Revolution 2, the Madman, Christopher Chaos. He has a mic, and let's see what the Madman has to say here tonight.
HKW Universe. Madman is back. For the last 4 months, I've sat at home and hit subscribe on YouTube. I watched every Wednesday while the Untouchables ran their mouths and ran roughshod over the HKW. I've watched the Outlaw prove week in and week out that he may be the one man in HKW that's a bigger hypocrite than the Archangel. Outlaw apparently took offense to my interference last week in his match against the King. To which I say, too damn bad, son. Outlaw, you have had a lot of fun running around here with zero consequences for your actions. Because despite what Richard G. Mayer and Quintessential want to spout, the HKW is the Wild West. Well, how does that old saying go? There's a new sheriff in town. An outlaw, you're a wanted man. At Broken Hearts, I will bring an end to your false sense of justice and drop you down with an F5 for Kyle Williams, an F5 for Jeff Lawless, an F5 for Xander Shaw, and a chaos theory just because I can. Which brings me to His Royal Highness, the Lord of Ropes, the Duke of Douchebaggery, the Betrayer of Brothers, the King of HKW, the Archangel, Brian Mead. Brian, that's who you've been to me. I'm not going to stand out here in front of the universe, in front of this packed arena, and say you're not the king. Fine, bro. You're the king of HKW. You managed to reign supreme for months. You have screwed friends. You screwed enemies. Hey, Future, how about that title up match? Real fair shot from your untouchable buddy. Huh? Is that what you expected in his kingdom? to never get a chance at the top prize? It's not like you should be surprised. I mean, he banished me. Best friends for 15 years. And you banish me? Ryan, you can call yourself the Archangel. You can call yourself the King. You can call yourself whatever the hell you want. But to me, you're nothing more than a son of a bitch. A digital revolution. I have my shot at the HKW World Heavyweight Championship. The only question that remains at this point is who will I be facing? Will Archangel be able to defeat Xander Shaw at Broken Hearts? I can't say. But here's what I do know. Xander, you're a better man than the Archangel. I've always respected you, and I look forward to teaming with you and being your partner later tonight when we beat the hell out of the Outlaw and the Archangel. But don't let him get in your head. Don't let him drag you down to his level. Good luck, X. I'll see you tonight.
When you talk about power, when you talk about dominance, you need look no further than the HKW Tag Team Champions, the Brewington brothers, showing up here in the HKW and dominating the Tag Team division, winning the Tag Team Championships in their very first match here in the HKW. And decimating everyone in their path. Tonight, they're going to have themselves a handicap match at their request. Danny Brewington and Ricky Brewington demanding more competition here. And they're going to get it in the form of a 3-on-2 handicap match. Into the ring, first of their 3 opponents, the social media mogul himself, Mr. Frank Hook. And when it comes to social media, we want to encourage you to check us out on all forms of social media, from Facebook, Twitter. Join us live on Twitch, and of course the links to all of those are in the description below. I want to also remind you, if you have not already, to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss all the HKW Wrestling Action through HKW Wednesday nights each and every week. And of course, all of our huge shows, such as HKW Broken Hearts, coming up on February 11th, where the HKW World Heavyweight Champion is going to put the world title on the line against the assassin, Xander Shaw. And of course, the winner of that match will go on to face Christopher Chaos, who was victorious at the Royal Gauntlet. Christopher Chaos earning himself a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity at Digital Revolution 2. It's all a matter of who will it be against, the Archangel or Xander Shaw. Heading to the ring now, we have the ladies' man, Mr. Kevin Cummings. Kevin has to feel a little lonely out here without his diamonds to escort him to the ring. But he will be joined by Frank Book at ringside. Later tonight, we are going to have a huge tag team match. Xander Shaw going to team up with Christopher Chaos, take on the Archangel, Brian Mead, and the Outlaw. And it has been announced, it has been signed at Broken Hearts. Christopher Chaos and the Outlaw will go one-on-one. Christopher Chaos getting on the bad side of the one-man army last week, interfering in that champion versus champion match, laying out the Archangel. And we have Tommy Storm heading to the ring now. Storm, a former tag team champion himself, and has had quite a rough last couple of months doing battle with the likes of Marcus Scorpio and the Zodiac. Tonight, though, former tag team champion gonna do his best to guide Kevin Cummings and Frank Book against two-man powerhouse team of the Brewington brothers. Frank Book starting things off and charging headlong into Danny Brewington. That is not the way to start things off from Book, who catches a big drop kick followed by a jumping side kick to the head of Book, and a low bridge from Ricky sends Book down to the floor. Quite impressive just how agile Danny Brewington is. Book knocking Ricky down to the floor and heading back into the ring, but getting cut off by the giant Danny Brewington. And Brewington picking Book up high overhead and dropping him down, and Book diving to Tommy Storm. And Storm gets cut off with a big clothesline by Brewington. The tag team champions, so dominant here. But will they be this dominant when they face off against the former tag team champions Eddie Flex and Smash, the Smallpocalypse, on February 11th at HKW Broken Hearts? Of course, the Smallpocalypse not nearly giving up the size differential that Frank Book and Tommy Storm are here tonight. Brewington repeatedly grabbing the throat of Storm and driving him down to the mat. And a big right hand by Ricky sends Tommy down hard. And now Storm sent back into the Brewington corner, and Danny Brewington going to get the tag in. And a double Brewington powerbomb. And Danny going for the cover here. Storm quickly getting the shoulder up. But Storm, despite his experience here in tag team competition, has been completely isolated. Danny picking Storm up and sitting him down onto the top rope and arm dragging him down to the mat. Cummings reaching for the tag, getting knocked down to the floor. Frank Book, however, able to get the tag. And Book clotheslining Danny down, but getting cut off quickly. And now Brewington driving Book down hard. Danny tagging in Ricky. Or maybe Ricky's going to tag in himself. Either way, Ricky coming into the ring. And now Ricky delivering stomps of his own. Danny following suit. They're going to cave in the chest of Frank Book here. Oh! And what a drop kick to the chest of Frank Book. And a cover. Book able to get the shoulder up. I think he would have been better off staying down as he gets clotheslined over the top rope by Ricky Brewington. Brewington not wasting any time, pulling Kevin Cummings into the ring and just destroying Kevin Cummings seemingly in his off time here. Brewington off the ropes. Oh, and a kick to the face of the ladies' man. Oh, and a second one. Repeated kicks to the face of the ladies' man here. Frank Book makes it back into the ring. And Brewington family DDT to Frank Book. Danny grabbing a hold of Tommy Storm and going to bring Storm into the ring. And a Samoan drop to Tommy Storm. Cummings back to his feet and going to give Book the opportunity. Book sending Ricky to the outside. And Ricky taking a spill down to the floor. Danny is back on his feet, however. And Danny's going to follow Frank Book down onto the outside. And Book just getting run over by the freight train that is Danny Brewington. Ricky heading back into the ring now. Oh! And a vicious right hand to Tommy Storm. And they're just not going to let Book stay in the ring. These Brewington brothers are dismantling the three-man team of Kevin Cummings, Frank Book, and Tommy Storm here tonight. Kevin Cummings has taken a significant amount of damage, and at no point has he ever been the legal man here. Sunset flip powerbomb to Cummings. The referee just having to hold back Ricky in order to allow Frank Book the opportunity to get back into the ring. Referee's down. The referee just getting run over by one half of the tag team champions, Ricky Brewington. And Cummings getting the tag in. And immediately getting cut off by Ricky. And a shoulder block now to Ricky. Ricky sidestepping the drop kick attempt by Cummings. And that's just going to allow Brewington the opportunity to tee off once again on the head of Kevin Cummings. Cummings can easily have a concussion after what Ricky Brewington has done here tonight. And Brewington, feet on the ropes and only getting cut off thanks to the efforts of Frank Book. And now Book being brought back into the ring. And being grabbed around the throat, slammed down hard. Cummings with a snapmare takeover to Ricky Brewington. And for the first time, the three-man team of Book, Cummings, and Storm taking advantage here tonight against the HKW Tag Team Champions. As Frank Book crawling his way back to his feet. The big man, Kevin Cummings, stretching the head of Ricky Brewington. And slingshotting Brewington neck first off that top rope. Oh, Ricky with a kick to the face of Kevin Cummings, the ladies' man, being sent into the corner of the HKW Tag Team Champions. And now Cummings getting drilled by Danny Brewington. Tommy Storm taking down Ricky and breaking up the pin all at the same time. Danny being tossed over the top rope, buying Kevin Cummings a momentary reprieve. Very momentary, as Danny dropping the elbow into the chest of Kevin Cummings. Tommy Storm being leveled on the outside by Ricky. Now Ricky grabbing a hold of Frank Book, taking him down. Danny with a backbreaker to Cummings in the middle of the ring. And now he's got Cummings up and brings him down hard. There's a cover by Danny Brewington. And Cummings able to get the shoulder up. Remarkably, The ladies' man getting the shoulder up. Brewington family DDT. And again, the ladies' man kicking out. Even after the Brewington family DDT by Danny Brewington. Cummings on the top rope and arm dragged down by Danny. Danny gonna tag in Ricky. And Ricky with an elbow drop to the face of the ladies' man. It looked like the ladies' man may be exactly what this three-man team needed here tonight. Able to equal out some of that size differential. But in the end, the power of the HKW Tag Team Champions may be too much, even for the ladies' man and the numbered odds. Danny Brewington coming in the ring and leveling Tommy Storm once again. As Ricky attempts to choke the life out of the diamond, Kevin Cummings. Brewington picking up Cummings. And a big suplex down into a modified driver. Another Brewington family DDT. And that's gonna do it. The HKW Tag Team Champions showing once again just how dominant they can be. And if you are the Swolepocalypse, you have to be taking note. As the Brewington brothers dominated this handicap match against three of the HKW's best in Kevin Cummings, Tommy Storm, and Frank Book. Your winners here tonight, the Brewington brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, last week, following HKW Wednesday night, I went back to my hotel and I had quite the shock when I was delivered this videotape. While it is difficult to confirm the tape's authenticity, it was accompanied by a letter that was signed by Kyle Williams. The tape, which we are about to show you part of, includes matches that appear to have taken place many, many years ago. We're still working on verifying the authenticity of what you're about to see. So hold on to your hats, folks, because you've never seen anything quite like this.
I have an announcement. Each and every HKW Wednesday night will be an Apocalypse Championship Open Challenge match. It doesn't matter if you're friend or foe or if it's your first damn day on the job. If you want an opportunity, the great one will deliver.
Well, the great one, Evan Jones, HKW Apocalypse Champion, making it clear on social media this week that he is going to take on all comers when it comes to the HKW Apocalypse Championship. He's going to start tonight with an open challenge to the HKW locker room. The great one saying he wants to be a fighting champion and a people's champion here in the HKW, and saying that he's going to put that title on the line each and every week. And we definitely have to commend the great one, Evan Jones, for agreeing to go to those lengths and put his body in that kind of peril. Of course, this will be an Apocalypse Rules match. Falls count anywhere. Weapons not just allowed but encouraged. And of course, as long as they get down to that ring, anyone is welcome to enter this match, as long as they get down there before the opening bell. And the question we have is, who is going to take up the open challenge tonight against the great one, Evan Jones? Lights going out here, and there is Marcus Scorpio. Whew. Business may be about to pick up here, folks. Marcus Scorpio heading down to the ring to answer the open challenge of the great one, Evan Jones, for the HKW Apocalypse Championship here tonight. Can't help but think of that footage that we just watched of Kyle Williams, and after watching it again, it looks pretty real to me, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to worry about Kyle Williams. I have tried calling him. I have tried messaging him on social media. He has not returned my phone calls or any of my messages, nor messages of any of his friends or family here in the HKW. Lantern holder Marcus Scorpio, it appears, has actually sent Kyle Williams back in time. Words I never thought I would say here in HKW, but the proof is in the pudding with that videotape. We'll bring you the next part of that videotape next week as Marcus Scorpio gets set to go one-on-one here with Evan Jones for the HKW. Oh boy! That is Cliff Williams, and Big Cliff, well, you have to wonder if he was planning on coming out here for a title match, or if he's just coming out here to get his hands on Marcus Scorpio after what Scorpio did to Kyle Williams last week.
Grandpappy told my pappy back in my day, son, a man had the answer for the
Cliff Williams staring straight at Marcus Scorpio as he heads down here to the ring.
all of them bad boys hang 'em high in the street for all the people to see. That justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your bones, you gotta draw a hard line. When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon. We'll raise up our glasses against evil folk.
Well, it appears that we are going to have ourselves a triple threat here for the HKW Apocalypse Championship. And Evan Jones going right after Cliff. Evan and Cliff have a long history together. It was Cliff that brought an end to the World Heavyweight Championship reign of Evan Jones back so many months ago, when Cliff held the lantern that Marcus Scorpio now holds. And Cliff now going right after Scorpio after tossing Jones to the outside. Can't imagine that Scorpio is in for a good night here tonight. Able to reverse a potential choke slam there by Cliff Williams. Follows it up with a DDT on the great one, Evan Jones. Jones tossed into the corner. Similar fate befalls Marcus Scorpio, who then gets subsequently run over. Cliff Williams, though, a man possessed here. Turning his attention back to Marcus Scorpio. And of course, got to remember the rules here, Apocalypse rules that is, where falls count anywhere. And there is no disqualification. Any weapons can and probably will be used. Marcus Scorpio tossing Cliff Williams into the barricade there. And now hammering away at Cliff with those big right hands. Turning his attention now back to Evan Jones, the HKW Apocalypse Champion. Scorpio just trying to avoid Cliff. Cliff not an easy man to avoid, however, as he sends Scorpio up the entrance ramp. This match seems to be getting away from the HKW Apocalypse Champion, Evan Jones. Turns his attention back to Cliff. DDT to Big Cliff on the entrance ramp. All three of these men seem to have very different goals here. Evan Jones trying to retain his title. Marcus Scorpio trying to take the title. And Cliff Williams just wanting to get his hands on Scorpio. And oh, what a German suplex to Marcus Scorpio. Jones grabbing a hold of Cliff, snapmare takeover up on the top of that entranceway. Cliff and Jones exchanging reversals. And this just is going to allow Marcus Scorpio enough time to get back to his feet. And Scorpio sneaking up behind Evan and dropping Evan down with the backbreaker. Scorpio with a shot to the gut and modified version of Evan Jones' own Forever Slam there by Scorpio. Jones grabbing a hold of Scorpio now. And the repeated German suplexes by the Great One. Cliff Williams looking for a cover there. Jones not happy about it, and Jones gonna suplex Williams. The HKW Apocalypse Championship, and Evan Jones getting caught in the middle of a very personal war here between Cliff Williams and Marcus Scorpio. And Cliff, that huge power slam and a cover here, and Jones quick to break that up. Evan Jones grabbing a hold of Cliff and a power bomb. Power bomb delivered to Cliff up on the entranceway. And a T-bone suplex follows it up from the HKW Apocalypse Champion. These three men going at it full bore here tonight in this HKW Apocalypse Championship match. Cliff Williams now locked in the figure four. Marcus Scorpio going to break up the submission attempt by the Great One, who immediately sends him back down towards the ring. And now looking for a cover here on Scorpio. And Scorpio kicking out, but without much gusto. Now a shot to the head of Evan Jones. Follows it up with kicks and punches. And a scorpion tail by Marcus Scorpio to the HKW Apocalypse Champion. Williams tossing Scorpio back into the ring. Cliff picking up Scorpio as Evan Jones makes his way back into the ring. I don't think Jones even knows what to think here as he watches Cliff Williams go to work on Marcus Scorpio. And now, belly to Cliff. Scorpio has a hold of Jones, and it's a T-bone suplex for Jones now. Scorpio with the submission on Evan Jones, immediately getting broken up by Cliff Williams. Cliff looking for a lariat and again gets taken over and taken down by Marcus Scorpio. And a near fall for Marcus Scorpio. The big man Cliff able to kick out at the last possible second, keeping Evan Jones's title reign alive as Evan elevates Scorpio over the top rope. And Scorpio now finds himself down on the outside. Jones lacing in the fingers and going to work with the multiple German suplexes on Marcus Scorpio. And a side suplex for Cliff Williams. Here's a cover. And a kick out from Cliff. And Cliff fighting back to his feet, as is Scorpio. All three men back on their feet here. Scorpio diving back in the ring, avoiding the clothesline. from Cliff and looking for an easy win there. Not going to find it. Cliff cutting off. Scorpio. Scorpio with the scorpion tail. Evan Jones, forever slam to Marcus Scorpio. And a cover on Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it. Evan Jones picking up the win here tonight. And going to retain the HKW Apocalypse Championship. What a match. And what a hard-fought victory for the HKW Apocalypse Champion, Evan Jones. This one was wild and all over the place. In the end, Evan Jones connecting with that forever slam on Marcus Scorpio and picking up the victory. Congratulations to the HKW Apocalypse Champion, the great one, Evan Jones. We have the future Cameron Logan Lion Hunter heading to the ring. Interesting to hear what the future has to say here tonight.
Well, well, well. What a crowd. I bet you're all wondering why I'm out here. Well, let me just tell you right now, I refuse to be outdone by the so-called great one. So you know what? Why don't I just have an open challenge of my own? Anybody in the back, anybody who wants a piece of the future, who wants to shine in the spotlight, get out here.
The open challenge from Cameron Logan Lion Hunter, and it would appear that Kareem Adams, newcomer to the HKW, looking to answer the challenge of Cameron Logan Lion Hunter.
You run your mouth an awful lot. I don't like it. But I'm glad you issued an open challenge. 'Cause it saves me the trouble of walking through the back to find you and beat your ass.
Oh, Kareem Adams just leveling Cameron Logan Lion Hunter here. Lion Hunter diving back into the ring and getting caught by Kareem. Oh! And a sidewalk slam, drilling down the body of the future Cameron Logan Lion Hunter. The Lion Hunter wanted a match here, said he would take on anyone, and Kareem Adams certainly answering the call. We need to get a referee down here. Kareem Adams being slingshotted off the rope there. Oh, what a clothesline from Kareem. Referee pushing Kareem back into the corner. All right, we have a referee the Untouchables have come out here to join the future Cameron Logan Lionhearter. There you see Dylan Bradford, Aaron Air Bronson, and the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, the Archangel Brian Mead, as the future clotheslining Kareem Adams over the top rope. And Kareem has been joined out here at ringside by a longtime friend from back in KZW in the White Tiger, Taka Hawaiataga. Hawaiataga being forced to watch, though, as the future going to work on Kareem. Spoke too soon. Kareem. Reversal on Cameron Logan Lionhearter. And now the big man with a kick across the side of the face to Cameron Logan Lionhearter. And follows it up with a knee to the head. Adams just focusing on the head. Repeated shot to the temples of the future Cameron Logan Lionhearter. Kareem, a newcomer here, the HKW. And what a showing he's having here in the early going against Cameron Logan Lionhearter, a former World Heavyweight Champion here in the HKW. It may have been very brief, but something that we cannot take away from Cameron. Of course, when I think of Cameron's accomplishments here in the HKW, have to look at his multiple runs with the HKW Tag Team Championships, as well as the fact that Cameron still holds the record for the most runs as the HKW Internet Champion. Cameron, a four-time former HKW Internet Champion, and seems to be settling into a groove now here against Kareem Adams, and bringing him down with the Dragon Tooth. For turning his attention to Hawaiataga on the outside. Now going to come back in, getting cut off by Adams. Adams with a DDT. Kareem Adams delivering the DDT to Cameron Logan Lionhearter. And now picking up Lionhearter and driving him back first into the turnbuckle and power slamming him down. The power of Kareem Adams coming into play here on Cameron Logan Lionhearter. Lionhearter showing his speed and veteran know-how, grabbing the arm of Kareem Adams and pulling him down to the mat. And now sinking in that chokehold. We have seen Cameron win so many matches with that chokehold. However, Kareem Adams using his size to get to the ropes. Cameron Cutter! And a Cameron Cutter taking down Kareem Adams. And Kareem getting the shoulder up at 2. Cameron arguing with the official. And as much as Cameron and the Untouchables would like to believe that that was a slow count, folks, that looked pretty on the money to me. this whole match, of course, being brought on by jealousy and a second Cameron cutter to Kareem Adams out of the corner this time, as Cameron driving Kareem down with that dragon tooth. And a third Cameron cutter, this one busting Kareem open, and a cover by Cameron. And wow, Kareem Adams kicking out 2 9/10. That was so close. I have no idea how Kareem Adams was able to kick out of the Cameron cutter there. But as I was saying, this match, of course, is all brought about, is all stemming from the jealousy between Cameron Logan Lionhunter and the great one Evan Jones, who we saw win his own open challenge match earlier tonight to retain the HKW Apocalypse Championship. Cameron refusing to be outdone by Evan Jones. Now Cameron, snap mirror, follows it up with a big elbow to the shoulder of Kareem Adams. Kareem has taken significant amounts of damage in this matchup. And a DDT now by Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Shot to the gut of Adams. Oh! And Cameron with a curb stomp to Kareem Adams and a cover. And again, Adams is able to get the shoulder up. Kicking out. Cameron can't believe it. This match was all supposed to be Cameron Logan Lionhunter proving himself in superiority over Evan Jones. Instead, Kareem Adams showing here tonight that he definitely belongs in the HKW with an incredible showing over Cameron Logan Lionhunter. Cameron coming off the top rope with an elbow drop. Hawaii watching on the outside, making sure those untouchables stay back. Cameron, sunset flip to Adams back into the ring. Here's a cover. Adams again getting the shoulder up. Grabbing Cameron around the waist. Cameron fighting back. Cameron, dragon tooth, brings down Adams. Kareem trying to get to his feet. Oh! And another curb stomp to Kareem Adams. And Cameron finally falling into the cover. 2, 3, that's going to do it. Cameron Logan Lionhunter picking up the win over a very game Kareem Adams here tonight on HKW Wednesday night. Kareem Adams, the newcomer here in the HKW, putting on an incredible showing in answering the challenge of Cameron Logan Lionhunter. However, Lionhunter proving to be too much here tonight for Kareem Adams. Stay tuned, we got more HKW action here to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set to go with our main event of the evening. Christopher Chaos makes his way down to the ring. Going to be joined by Xander Shaw here tonight. These two are going to join forces against the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Archangel Brian Mead, and the one-man army HKW Internet Champion, the Outlaw. No love lost between Christopher Chaos and the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, the Archangel Brian Mead. Of course, it was the Archangel that led to the banishment of Christopher Chaos. Well, there he is. He is the assassin, Xander Shaw, coming out here to back up Christopher Chaos. Xander Shaw certainly had his share of problems with the Outlaw, but now the assassin's focus has to shift. The Outlaw's partner tonight, the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Archangel Brian Mead, who Xander Shaw will face on February 11th at HKW Broken Hearts for the HKW World Heavyweight Championship.
Every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it.
These fans certainly happy to see Xander Shaw here tonight. When it comes to social media, the war of words between these two teams over the past week has all come down to 3 words: code of conduct. Christopher Chaos and Xander Shaw not agreeing with the way that the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, the Archangel, Brian Mead, and the Outlaw do business here in the HKW. And there you see the champ heading on down to the ring, representing the Untouchables. And the big question for Christopher Chaos as well has to be, who will his opponent beat at Digital Revolution 2? Will Xander Shaw be able to overcome the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, the Archangel, and move on to Digital Revolution 2? Or will the Archangel continue his reign of terror here in the HKW? Only time will tell. And now heading to the ring is the HKW Internet Champion, the one-man army, the Outlaw. Certainly strange to see Archangel and the Outlaw side by side here tonight. Normally these two men not seeing eye to eye. However, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And it looks like Christopher Chaos is going to start things off here against the HKW World Heavyweight Champion, Archangel. Starting things off right away by tossing Christopher Chaos into the turnbuckles and following it up with a Northern Lights suplex. And hoisting Chaos up, but Chaos getting the knee up and taking that knee, delivering it to the abdomen of the Archangel. And now Chaos going to shoot the Archangel into the ropes. Arm drag takeover. The HKW World Heavyweight Champion, the former best friend of Christopher Chaos, and the man who banished him for 4 months from the HKW. Chaos returning at the Royal Gauntlet, surprising everyone and winning the Royal Gauntlet, moving on to the main event of Digital Revolution 2. Where he will contend for the HKW World Heavyweight Championship. And Chaos dropping the Archangel, throat first across that top rope, and both of them making tags. Outlaw getting the better of Xander Shaw with a drop kick, looking for a second one. Shaw sidestepping it, and now Shaw going to shoot Outlaw into the ropes, and a power slam to the Outlaw by Xander Shaw, and here's a cover. And Shaw only able to get one on the Outlaw before tagging back in Christopher Chaos. And the double team now by Chaos and Shaw, much to the delight of these fans here tonight. I want to take this time, ladies and gentlemen, to encourage you to join us on twitch.tv/HKWwrestling January 30th, when HKW takes part in a special event, charity event, raising money for former WWE superstar Perry Saturn. Perry Saturn having some hardships fall on his life and finding himself homeless, unfortunately. For anyone who remembers WCW Ravens Flock or the Radicals in WWE, you remember Perry Saturn and possibly Moppy. And the joy that he brought to so many wrestling fans, myself included. It's hard to think about him living in such hardship now. As the Outlaw going for the cover here on Christopher Chaos. And Chaos getting the shoulder up at 2. So we want to, as I said, encourage you all to join us on January 30th on twitch.tv/HKW Wrestling, and hopefully make a donation to Perry Saturn. It's a very worthwhile cause. Christopher Chaos landing the big right hand on the Outlaw, and now has the Outlaw measured up. Oh, Outlaw coming away with a DDT, and Christopher Chaos reaching out to the ropes with his foot. Xander Shaw being cut off before he can come back in the ring. Chaos and the Outlaw will do battle February 11th on HKW Broken Hearts. Oh, Chaos getting the knee up into the gut of the Outlaw. Oh, Outlaw driving his knee into the face of Chaos and tagging in the HKW World Heavyweight Champion and former best friend of Christopher Chaos, the Archangel. Chaos with Angel into the ropes and an arm drag to Angel, but Chaos is pretty spent here. But Chaos not willing to give up the opportunity to get his hands on the Archangel, and a choke slam to the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. And now a tag in to Xander Shaw, the man who will meet the World Heavyweight Champion at Broken Hearts, February 11th. Shaw with a body splash to the Archangel, and Outlaw quickly coming in the ring, breaking up the pin attempt. Great match so far here tonight by both teams. Tracy Chaos on the outside of the ring cheering on her husband, the Madman. Xander Shaw looking for a shot in the corner on the Archangel, but the Archangel fighting his way out. Now Xander going to tag in Christopher Chaos. Chaos going to work on the knee of the Archangel as Xander Shaw heads back to the outside. Archangel fighting his way down off of the shoulders of Chaos, and a DDT to the head of Christopher Chaos. And an elbow straight to the face of Chaos. And again, the referee stopping Shaw from coming into the ring and helping Chaos against the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. And Angel whipping the neck of Chaos, who wisely rolls to the outside of the ring, creating some separation and some much needed time. However, the Archangel is in between him and a tag in to Xander Shaw. Chaos running over the face of the Archangel, big boot. And now Angel, thought Chaos was going to go for that F5, but Angel fighting his way down and a DDT to Xander Shaw. Archangel getting caught by Christopher Chaos, excuse me. And now Chaos has Angel up. F5 delivered to the HKW World Heavyweight Champion by the man who could become the World Heavyweight Champion at Digital Revolution. Christopher Chaos into the Outlaw into the ring, and Outlaw breaking up the pin attempt. Outlaw into the corner now. And Shaw going after the Outlaw. Archangel, reversal on Christopher Chaos. But Xander Shaw is right there to back up his tag team partner. Cut off by the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. He drills down Christopher Chaos with a big kick to the gut. Chaos fighting his way back to his feet now. Catches Archangel. Atomic drop to the Archangel. And Chaos with his hand around the throat of the HKW champion, choke slam. Choke slam to the Archangel. And an F5. F5 delivered to the Archangel. Xander Shaw begging Christopher Chaos for the tag, and Chaos is gonna give it to him. Shaw wants a piece of the man that he is gonna face January 11th at HKW Broken Hearts, and there's a power bomb. And Xander Shaw going for the cover here. And the Archangel kicks out at 2. Shaw tossing Angel into the ropes. Power slam. Oh, Archangel with a big right hand to Xander Shaw. And now it's the Archangel grabbing a hold of Shaw. Shoulder block to Shaw. Follows it up with an atomic drop. And a scoop slam takes down the assassin. The madman, Christopher Chaos, watching. But he is a long way away from being able to help Xander Shaw. Shaw fighting his way out. Oh, DDT! A DDT delivered to Xander Shaw. Archangel stalking his prey. Whipping the leg of Xander Shaw, and now heading to the top rope. And a 5-star frog splash coming off the top rope. Christopher Chaos right there to save Xander Shaw. Chaos grabbing a hold of the Archangel. Northern Lights suplex. Shaw begging Angel to bring it. Angel quickly grabbing Shaw around the waist. Angel fighting his way out of the clutches of the Archangel, and Archangel is down. Shaw with a kick to the gut. X-Breaker delivered to the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. Now Xander Shaw has the Archangel up. X marks the spot in the center of the ring by Xander Shaw, and a cover by Shaw. And Angel getting the cover broken up by the Outlaw and Christopher Chaos. Two of them coming crashing down into the waiting bodies of the Archangel and Xander Shaw. Xander now looking for a cover. Small package roll up. And again, the kick out by the Archangel. Xander running over Angel. Angel catching Xander with a neck breaker. Archangel with a cover. Outlaw dropping Christopher Chaos on his face. Chaos going after Outlaw now. This thing is starting to break down as Christopher Chaos attacking the Outlaw on the outside of the ring. Xander Shaw, though, with a knee to the temple of the Archangel inside the ring. And Archangel kicking out at 2 and keeping his hopes alive in this tag team matchup. Christopher Chaos showing power on the outside. Xander Shaw blocking a shot to the from the Archangel. Picks Angel up. And could be looking for another. X marks the spot. Yes, he is. Xander Shaw with a second. X marks the spot, dragging the Archangel to the center of the ring. And here's a cover. And the Outlaw breaking up the pin attempt. Xander Shaw dropping the Outlaw down. And now Shaw turning his attention back to the HKW World Heavyweight Champion. Clothesline to the Archangel in the corner. Shaw heading up to the top rope. Elbow drop. The champ is down. The Outlaw down on the outside of the ring. Shaw, Samoan drop. Follows it up with an elbow drop. Looks for a second one. Archangel moving out of the way. Archangel, Northern Lights suplex into the pin attempt. 1, 2. And this time it's Shaw getting the shoulder up at 2. Archangel, sharpshooter on Xander Shaw. Can Shaw fight out? No! Shaw tapping out to the Archangel here tonight. And the Archangel and the Outlaw going to pick up the victory. A very back and forth match here tonight. All four men very game. However, in the end, the Outlaw and the Archangel going to come away victorious. That's going to do it for us here tonight on HKW Wednesday night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you'll hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next week. Good night, everybody.